issue is also the issue of terrain and the possibility that the exams, if they have to be done in the morning, returned to the sub-county headquarters and picked for the afternoon, this might pose a very major challenge, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, I just wanted your indulgence so that we can find a way forward for the sake of the citizens of this country and our candidates for this year. Because also, again, Mr. Speaker, I've talked to some of the sub-county directors, Mr. Speaker, and they're saying they're not even aware whether they'll be given additional funding to be able to manage that extra trip. Because now, what happens is that the trips will actually be double. That means the cost of transportation of exams will double, as the ministry provided that kind of money, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, the other issue which is also concerned with the ministry is the issue of the task force, Mr. Speaker. Recently, the House did say that the task force needs to bring their report to the House so that we can deliberate on it. But Mr. Speaker, we are about to close schools this term until next year. And our teachers are supposed to prepare for next year. Unfortunately, Mr. Speaker, we are not even sure what subjects will be taught in junior secondary school come January next year. So it's very important that as a House we take up this matter so that the schools close and everybody knows exactly what needs to be done. Mr. Speaker, thank you for that opportunity.
Who is supposed to collect the exam, the school teacher or the invigilator?
Mr. Speaker, the center manager, Mr. Speaker, is supposed to go to the center, the sub-county headquarters, pick the papers, take them to school. When they do the morning papers, they take them back all the way to the sub-county headquarters, return the morning papers, pick the ones for afternoon, again take them to the schools. So it's a major challenge, Mr. Speaker.
Merely, before you respond, honorable members, the matter raised by the Honorable Robert Mbui for order members. The matter raised by the Honorable Member for Kadhiani came up in the House Business Committee. And the House Business Committee gave him leave to raise the matter on the floor. If what he's saying is true, then it must be a source of concern to all of you. And we need the Chair of Education to explain to the House, because the integrity of examinations cannot be compromised under whatever circumstances. And Honorable Meli, if what we were told in the House Business Committee is true, then it is not right that a head teacher is also the manager of the examination center of his own school. That is not what used to be in the old days. There was an invigilator from a different school to come to superintend over the examination to avoid the temptation to cheat. Secondly, there are some areas of this country, like North Horr, where from one school to the center where they are to pick the examination is probably 300 kilometers. So how do you expect the head of the center to pick exams in the morning, take them back, and then pick the afternoon papers and bring them to school again? There are also areas that are bandit prone that you must be careful about, like McLeod's constituency. I've seen a flash on 411 that there is some banditry going on in some area. So if you have areas like those, Honorable Meli, remember that the children of this country, whether they are in Kilimani Junior Academy or in Turbi or in Todonyang or in Horoholo, wherever, they are children of this country, must have the same treatment in terms of examinations. So before you give the House your assurance, I'll give 3-3 on either side or 4-4 to make comments on this very important matter. It is something that as a House, you need to be on top of things so that the children who sit for exams, those who pass must pass fairly, those who don't pass must fail fairly. Murugara.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, it's of great concern